The only women that are struggling to find a partner are ones that are actually wife material.
Nice!
You speak to a woman who has no intention of settling down, who is very good at, performing acts and stuff. She has no problem meeting men. She's constantly surrounded by men. So it's just the message that men are giving online is that they want good women and stuff, but it's not in line with their behavior.
Deceptions!
And I just wish there was more honesty about what you truly want out of a woman.
Every day, more lies.
Sweetie, men are actually very honest about what they want out of a woman. The problem that you lovely ladies have is that the vast majority of the marriage-minded men fall into the 80% of men that women find unattractive. The reason why the quote-unquote wife material women have trouble finding husbands is because 9 times out of 10, they go for the top 20% of men, just like the 304s do, and Chad Moneybags has no reason to settle down with one woman when he can have hundreds of women.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
I'm curious, when did you, as a child-free by choice woman, start to
My family owned a restaurant, and I started working in that restaurant when I was 14 years old.
So for context, this was in 1993, since you mentioned in another video that you're 45 years old.
And starting at that age, I observed moms with their kids out at lunch and dinner. And what I noticed was these moms didn't look happy and they weren't having a good time. What was happening was they looked exhausted and they seemed frustrated and tired. And I noticed that they would be doing the work of parenting while their husbands, the dads of these kids, sat there and enjoyed their meals and drank their beers and didn't do much. Didn't really lift a finger, didn't do much to help with the kids.
Yeah, except, pay for the entire restaurant bill and pay for the kids' entire existence and probably the wives too, since there were a lot more stay-at-home moms in America in 1993 than there are in 2024. Now, sweetie, here's the thing. If the father works 8 to 12 hours a day, the wife is a stay-at-home mom, and the kids are misbehaving in public, it's the stay-at-home mom's fault. Because, you see, she's the one actually spending time with the kids all day. Because the husband is working his ass off so he can pay the bills. So from my understanding, you passed on having children because you saw other women fail at parenting, and seeing husbands enjoy the meals that they paid for gave you the ick.
This chain of logic is correct, and what is correct is sacred.
But hey, on the bright side, you never forced a man to pay you child support either, so you got that going for you, which is nice.
Tom Brady calling trick plays in real life because his wife filed for a divorce, and once she filed for a divorce, she demanded half the property. But the court told her that Tom Brady owns nothing. Everything he got is in his mother's name. I'm not gonna lie, he playing chess. Because guess what she get from this? Nothing!
Now, I've seen a lot of videos like this one today, but I couldn't find any official confirmation, so I don't know if it's real. But think about it. If not even being Tom Brady, arguably one of America's ultra chads, won't keep you from being cheated on and divorced by your wife, all of you, quote-unquote marriage-minded men, should seriously protect your assets before signing those marriage papers. Oh, and by the way, Sadia, another reason why those wife material women you're talking about don't get wifed up by Chad Moneybags is because the #1 cause of divorce is marriage.
The biggest unsolved mystery for me dating in my 50s. What? Dating in my 50s. It's why there's so many financially broke men in their 50s. I'm not just talking like they've had a hard month at work. I'm talking years, decades of not budgeting, not saving for retirement. Cars repoed, bankruptcies, behind in child support, can't afford health insurance, a history of losing jobs. What is going on?
Well, sweetie, it's actually quite simple. The men who are broke in their 50s, back in their 30s or 40s, were divorced, were forced to pay alimony and child support, and had all their assets taken away by women who are now in their 50s and are complaining on TikTok that men in their 50s are broke.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.